Hi friends, as we all know, two-dimensional photos are very regular, anyone can do it and it's an old news. But 360-degree photos are the future because it lets you look around in any direction from a single standing position. So why not? I've seen many people doing it through their smartphones, but today I'm going to share my experience with Xiaomi Mi Sphere camera, which allows you to take amazing 360-degree photos and videos. So let's get started. So guys, this is a Xiaomi Mi Sphere camera and this is the best designed 360-degree cameras within a budget of 20,000. And if you're lucky enough, you can look for several offers on Amazon or other platforms and you may get it for 17,000 or cheaper. This camera is very slim. The lenses are very closely placed and so the image would be more accurate compared to other cameras. If the two lenses are farther apart, it would make it more difficult for the software to stitch the two images coming out of two lenses. There is hardly any manual control. Here if you see, there is switch on button, record button and a button for Wi-Fi. So if you download the app on your phone or your iPad, you can control the camera through the app wirelessly. You can even connect it to the Bluetooth or the Wi-Fi and record or preview the images before you shoot. This camera has a 3.5K resolution which looks pretty good. But 4K resolution is usually considered ideal for a 360-degree view. But Xiaomi has updated the software which bumps up the resolution to 4K. So this is how you get crystal clear videos and images. Here is a sample video. The dark images are pretty dark and the light images are pretty light. So basically the camera is a lot dynamic, not too saturated, and the stitching is very accurate unless you get very close to the camera. It also has a slow motion function, but the resolution is very limited, like 2.5. So basically you need a lot of light, so I feel it's not worth it. One of the strengths of this camera is that you can click photos using its 23.8 megapixel camera. When it comes to 360-degree photo, the better this camera proves to be, because you have to stretch the image all around in a sphere, which means you need more megapixels to make it look sharp. Plus it allows you to edit the photo and retain as much details as possible. So if you're good with the raw files and a lot creative, then your photos would look amazing. So now I'm going to give you a little sneak peek about the settings and many of its features that you can access from your app. So this Xiaomi Mi Sphere camera comes along with a tripod which can be easily attached, as you can see. And if you don't want it, you can detach it and attach a selfie stick to it. So here is my selfie stick and I'm going to attach it to the camera the same way I attach the tripod. And there you go. You can always change the photo and video settings. This camera comes with a default resolution, but if you want to change it, you can go to resolution under video tab. If you want to shoot an action video, you can opt for higher frame rate, but I'm choosing 60 FPS as this is kind of ideal for all types of videos. If you go to resolution under photos tab, you'll see 4 different formats: raw, individual and stitched, which is again available in 2 different resolutions. Stitched format is like what you see on your screen is what you get. So right now I am opting for individual format. In individual format, you get 2 images from 2 lenses. But I usually prefer stitched format, especially when I don't want to manually edit the photo. Here as you can see, I'm using the Mi Sphere with a selfie stick to take a video, and at the same time I have a better control of it through the app. I can zoom in or I can zoom out or even control the angle of it if I want to. So now I'll show you how you can change different settings. If you see under the camera tab, there is GPS, Wi-Fi settings, where you can change the name of the network and also set a customized password. You can format the SD card if you want to. Then there are different preview modes like mirror ball, flat planet, pano and crystal ball. So if you choose mirror ball, this is how your image or video would look like. So basically if you zoom in, you'll get a better view. So now I'll show you other modes as well. So next is the flat mode. As the name suggests, the images would be flat and not concave or convex. But this will give you a 360-degree view, as you can see here. Then is a little planet mode. So in this mode, the picture would resemble like a planet. So if you zoom in or zoom out, maybe you'll get a better picture of it. Then is pano. This is basically the panorama view. Now if you see here, this is completely a panorama view. And lastly, we have crystal ball. In this, the image would resemble like a crystal. So then is the ISO feature. ISO is a feature that allows you to enlarge the size of the pixels. So the quality may seem a little decreased, but the light would be better. So until you're doing the photography at night, you don't have to change the ISO settings here. So this is the shutter time or exposure time, and you can control it if required. Exposure compensation is again the intensity of light that you control. And here are all the other settings. You can adjust the turn off time. Here, as you can see, you can also adjust the LED light that blinks on the camera. So here if you see, if I increase the exposure compensation from 0 to 3, the image would be more exposed to light. If you're a beginner and you really don't want to spend more than 20,000 bucks on a 360-degree camera, then Xiaomi Mi Sphere is the best option. So I hope all of you liked my video. Don't forget to like and share, and do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till then, ciao!